day with a dirt cheap brush. Then a week goes by and it goes untouched. Then 2, then 3, then a month, and the rest of your life to beat yourself up. I left some seasons eager to fall. I left some work to bury alive. I let my means of being dissolved. I let my person curl up and die. Eating up his innards and unfeasible anxiety is brutally committed to relinquishing his privacy, aligning with the trials of the anti-Midas. Snap on the back lawn, look up in the sky, it's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. And now we're colors pouring out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings.
Live like it's Mardi Gras and go dumb with my whole squad and don't need no R&R. To regular life, I say au revoir. Hey, living life in the fast lane. May your pain only beat. So please come join me. One thing, good vibes only. I just stop.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is bouncing for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Roethlisberger Steelers going up against Ryan's Falcons. So with that, we'll send you out to the Georgia Dome in Atlanta, home of the Dirty Birds, where we bring in the two men who will call the action, and that's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
Well, there's a new building set to open adjacent to us to the south, but for now, they're still playing football at the Georgia Dome, and that's where we're located here in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Offensive starters time. Electric is certainly a word that comes to mind when you talk about Le'Veon Bell.
Love the way that he reshaped his body coming out of college. A bigger, thicker runner while he was at Michigan State. Lost weight, became more of a whippet in the NFL, and now no one can tackle the guy, whether he's running it or catching it.
And here we go. We get to see the Falcons again on offense, a crew that last year scored 540 points, tied for 8th most all time. But my question is this, such a crushing Super Bowl loss in the offseason, does that set you back big time, or does that fuel and feed you momentum-wise going forward?
It should fuel and feed you momentum-wise going forward, partner. That's exactly how it's supposed to react, and that's what you'll see in the Falcons locker room in the entire offseason. They'll talk about finishing, unfinished business, things of that nature. But we have seen where teams have not recovered from it. Remember the Rams? They got to a Super Bowl, got beat by the Patriots, didn't get back there again. The Broncos in 2013, #1 offense, #1 scoring offense. They didn't get back in 2014, but they did in 2015. So you can recover from it.
They try the corner route there, Charles, and it works to perfection.
Boy, that's hard on a defensive back, because if you get any faker move to the inside, you have to respect it, and then the receiver breaks back to the sideline.
Looking left sideline, incomplete. Eli Rogers, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Deep drop. This is caught by Antonio Brown. Brown finishing 2016 with over 1,200 yards, 106 receptions. Now for him, people were expecting maybe some bigger numbers, Charles. What did you make of Antonio Brown's season?
Well, what I made of it is that he started to get more help along the way. Jesse James developed at tight end. Once Le'Veon Bell got into the lineup, he started to catch passes out of the backfield and ate up a few numbers as well. So Big Ben had more targets to throw it to. That should help Antonio Brown going forward in 2017 because he'll still be the primary guy. But when you get help, boy, you can make bigger plays downfield.
Now Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump off. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, and they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. 4th down. Here's Roethlisberger. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Paul Warlow. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Second and 10 now. Ryan. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And Jones has it over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Over 1,400 yards last year for Jones. Just 6 touchdowns, but, of course he had the big 300-yard game. However, when he was blanketed with coverage, he always opens things up for other guys, doesn't he?
He does, and that's what's benefited Atlanta's offense. Other guys were able to step up. In 2016, Mohamed Sanu stepped up and had his best year as a pro. Austin Hooper, as a young tight end, really developed down the stretch. And Taylor Gabriel, who had come over as a free agent from Cleveland, he really flourished, actually led the team in touchdown catches. But there's only one Julio Jones, and you want to get the ball to him as much as possible.
On 2nd down, Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And it's second down. Here's the offense, and we talk about the tight end, Jacob Tamme.
A lot of people thought of him as simply a safety valve receiver. He can be a primary receiver. Jacob Tamme shows better athleticism than what people expect.
They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But
and is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now Roethlisberger on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. A gain of 6 there on first. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does where a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. He finds Coates complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. In 12 regular season games this last year for Bell, averaging over 150 yards from scrimmage. First 2 games in the playoffs were great, but, you know, getting injured in the final game probably leaves a bad taste in his mouth.
Leaves a bad taste. Gives him fuel for the next season, though, because remember, for the last few years, he hasn't been able to play a full season for various reasons. Now, going into next year, imagine those numbers over a 16-game season and heading into the playoffs. Le'Veon Bell can set new records. As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. And when you watch Devontae Freeman run the football, you can almost close your eyes and hear him running the football, can't you? Because people just scatter. I mean, you know, when he goes through a pile, it moves in a positive direction for him. I just love how hard he plays the game.
1,000-yard season. He had 11 touchdowns last year. In March, 25 years old. So he's kind of hitting that sweet spot for a running back, isn't he?
He really is. And I still remember the evaluation of him coming out of college. He does everything well, but you weren't sure he had a dominant trait. Well, wrong about that. He's dominant just about everything he does, and I think that he's going to continue to elevate his game and seek a third Pro Bowl in 2017. And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. From midfield now, here's Ryan. It's caught, left side, Tammy. And he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one. It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Ryan going to give to Freeman on the draw. And a solid run down inside the 30. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
And for Coleman, if you combine the rushing and receiving yards, close to 1,000 last year. He had 8 touchdowns as well, and was just really a great 1-2 combo with Devontae Freeman.
An outstanding one, and just think, if he's on just about any other NFL team, he's probably the lead running back. And Devontae Freeman gets the bulk of the carries. But Coleman, when he does get his hands on the football, he will produce a big way, speaking of the numbers you just gave.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taylor Gabriel from 13 yards out. And the Falcons are in for 6. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I was going for the age. I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Man open right side. It's Rodgers. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Going to be a pickup of 13 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
On second down, Freeman. And a solid run down inside the 30. Second down a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And it's complete to Ladarius Green. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Escaping the pressure right. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
2nd down following the incompletion.
I see you over there real serious over there, man. It's a game, man. Loosen up, man.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Goes underneath.
Serious over there. Look, check him out.
He's out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it.
Come on, why you going away from him?
He's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. This will be caught.
That's what I'm talking about.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield.
And he's in. Good. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ben Roethlisberger as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Oh, you ain't want to get on the mic until you scold. Man, get out of here, man. Go ahead on, man. Go ahead on, man. Go ahead on. You wasn't even finna get on the mic until you scold. Hell no. I feel you.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Like, man, no, he ain't got me on mute.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up.
I seen the goddamn score look like I ain't even the score, yo.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Yeah, I seen you over there. You thought I was going to throw it to that man over there. You thought you about to pick that bitch up. No, I see the whole field, nigga. I see that. You thought you was slick with that shit.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2
Man, I got like 5 other people out there, man. From throw to the same person.
After the break. Welcome back, halftime over.
Especially if I see you over there in the cut, like you said.
Number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. So
both
both teams have their
interception
marching orders, and we'll get
fuck
going
that
again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. He'll get about 3 as
hard
he's
3
taken
yards,
down
nigga.
at
Hard
the
3.
23. James Harrison, the veteran, in on the stop.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
On second down, here's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And the hit
never catch my throw
loose.
far like that.
It's incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
You're supposed to. He was supposed to catch that real talk, man. They be that they were doing when I was playing drum. He won't catch nothing. I'm like, come on, guy.
After that incompletion.
He had probably like 2 catches in the game.
They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan.
Ah!
Right. It's Jones. Julio Jones.
Yeah. Get it. He blew that shit up. You got to capitalize on that shit, man. Mistake, man. You got to go for it.
6 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
You can't be in the hood and come off from damn, man. I think you open. I don't know it.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We had something being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get the top speed and complete that.
I know it hurt, man. I'm going to keep playing until you want to play no more.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Oh!
And he
Stop
takes
it
down deep into Atlanta territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
Come on, man. Y'all tighten up, man.
61 yards.
I was trying to pick that bitch. He said, what? Let's do what? Come on, man. You know that ain't going to happen, man.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Paul Warlow in to make the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time.
Yeah,
but you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Roethlisberger.
Ooh! Oh!
Chased out left.
Fumble.
They're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
You
They'll
gotta
get a
stop
couple
playing with
yards
me,
on that one, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open.
That pressure back there, I feel it.
Puts his eyes down to see the rush.
Nigga, hands over this way. Yeah. Heart beating fast, yeah. Let's get it.
On third down,
Let's get it. Let's get his ass.
They're going to get him. They bring him down with a sack back at the 16-yard line. Paul Warlow with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. And Boswell's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. A decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they do inch a bit closer.
Yeah, still lots of time to go in this one. Take the points, move on, and let your defense try to get the ball back.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now coming out on the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They meant to make a few additional changes.
Oh, man, I did the jump move now.
I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence.
One-on-one, man, supposed to give him a little something.
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock.
Come on now.
Throughout the game, and with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle.
Oh, no, I told you I'm watching these. I'm scrolling through Facebook, man. Them stupid ass videos be popping.
So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. Now Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle.
They should have made it to the outside. God damn, you can't make it edge.
Can't
make it edge.
And fits the exact right.
Everything I was playing when I said I was scrolling through Facebook.
Always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football.
Oh, it's a habit, man. I be doing shit. I play everybody.
Right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now
Boy,
I
see you.
Gabriel that time.
I see you.
And it's 3rd and 4. So the
better get off that guy.
Game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run
game.
They're
linemen if you don't know what you're doing back there.
I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play.
Now I'm dead. Hey, I turned to the lineman all day. I don't know how to play with people back there.
Good about how they've been throwing it over.
Really?
And that is incomplete.
Well, I've got to give him some credit there. He tried to sell the out route, tried to sell it hard. And as a receiver, what you're really trying to do is maneuver a defender inside to give yourself a little more cushion breaking to the out. But how about the defender reading it really well, not buying the fake or maneuver inside and getting to the sideline and helping.
He already knows what's going to happen.
NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions.
On,
this is a bit tougher.
Go for it, too. I ain't doing time to go for the
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Sliding out of the pocket.
Come on, man, why you threw it backwards? You see, man, he wasn't even supposed to throw it backwards, man. He was wide open. Why you touched it down?
To the 42-yard line.
Why you even threw it behind him, man?
To head back on the field. And after the field goal last time,
that's
see
some
what they
bullshit,
can get here.
man.
At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases.
Yeah, I didn't know that was some bullshit they just did.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive
use my other play, but that's whole play. Take your ass up with a whole nother scheme.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because
come on, Vic. Beasley, get in there.
They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you got
pressure bust Price. Come on.
Make him the focal point to stop it, and they've been able to do that.
And he has gotten better
good.
every year he's been in the
good
league,
play.
always adding something to his game. One of the premier runners in the NFL.
They call it a gain of 19,
you got
and it moves
already?
a chains.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook.
Yeah. So you know you got 2 more coming.
And then he breaks it back on the comeback.
Good hit.
As well.
A well-thrown ball.
Good hit. I know he was going over there.
Because of the timing of the route.
And this will probably
You're a creature of habit. You're a creature of habit. You do the same stuff. All I gotta do is time it. All I gotta do is time it right one good time.
2nd and 10 now. It's
like a fucking combination. Break that motherfucker. Come on, man.
Is incomplete.
So you like a combination, you keep messing with it, you're going to quit. You get 1 on, get 2 on.
Here as we get going in quarter
Tell your ass
4.
up. Yeah. So you got like a good 4 or 5 on them, you know what I'm saying? You put them in rotation and try to swap them out. All I gotta do is catch you one good time with 1 on. And kick to the house. Look, come on, that was be a pick. No, I'm telling you, he's predictable, man.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Shit, my man was wide open. He came back to the crowd.
Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on 4th down.
Get out of here.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. It's
told you. You got 1 more.
Brings it back to
you got 1 more coming to you.
6-yard line. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field.
Oh, man.
Interceptions thrown already. We'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down.
Come on. What? Hey, I messed that up, man. Oh, man, I was going to replay that and put that on the chat room, man, so everybody can see that.
Warm up a little bit over on the sideline.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down.
Go.
Bud Dupree coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7. So the D-line's going to spread out. On 2nd down, Ryan.
Let's get it. He's blind over there. What's wrong with him? He's blind.
It leads now to a 3rd down.
Yeah, keep on thinking you know what I'm finna do. Leave my man wide open over there on the other side.
A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here.
You don't know what's happening. You can't stop it. Look, right there.
Here's Ryan to throw.
You can't stop it.
Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
And that pickup on the first
down, it can't be stopped, but I said you can't stop it.
Because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Surveying the field.
Woo! He supposed to catch that.
Got hit.
You got to put your hand up, though, man.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
I hate when they got them catching that shit and they hit him. They drop that shit.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again.
Got him. Like that. Come on, man. You wide open, bro.
Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have, and a pass he should have caught.
I can't play you and the computer at the same time, man. I ain't letting my man catch the ball.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Ryan. Going up top.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Ain't no desperation. I got tired of that. I got tired of it. They want to keep cheating. I'm a Julio
Jones
God damn, I missed the field goal. Damn it. I made it. Let's get it.
It's 21-10. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. Brown, the lone receiver left. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Pick it. Keep him throw it.
And his throw here is incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too
smart play
on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it.
Oh, smart, mate.
For being really precise
well,
with it.
I don't know if you tried to throw it away.
No one got it. 2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more.
Get his ass. This way. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Hell no. Nope.
And that's going to be a first down.
No, you ain't doing shit.
And the head coach reaches for the red flag,
Upheld.
tosses it
Come
down
on,
the
man.
field. He wants a
You
challenge
seen that?
here.
It's all good. He treat like a fool.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. He sets the fire deep.
What I tell you? Five, right?
Another interception. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
hit the interception button, man.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting back up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
I know, man. It's hard, man. It's hard being the champ, man. Everybody wants to come after you, man. You got to defend the title, man.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. The
You can't call yourself Matt and King, man.
They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Good one.
Maybe the turning point.
Ooh, good one. Good play. Good play.
And he brings this back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
There you go. That's what I want to hear. Turn up.
What word are they using? It's Oski.
Let's go.
Catch the ball and go the other way.
Let's go.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Let's go. Let's go.
Pressure gets there, and he goes down.
I know he smack your teeth over there.
It stays right where it is. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it.
That nigga was smacking his teeth. That nigga mad as hell now.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with the new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. They'll throw on first down with Ryan.
Oh, they gonna rob me like that?
A loose football.
Who they robbing me?
And they will take over at the 29.
I like it though. I love it. Let's get it. I love this. Let's get it.
Looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this
It wouldn't
game.
even be right if it wasn't this close. Come on, let's go.
4-minute offense. And that's practice.
Make me play, nigga. I'm talking about.
Taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back.
Ooh, good motherfucking play. Good
Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
That nigga was scared in that pocket, boy.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Let's go.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down.
Pick that bum ass play and let's go.
So this offense really needs to make something happen here.
There's so much time left on the clock.
With the football. Roethlisberger with a
Where you going, Bell? You finna kick a field goal, bro, and get back to me. Come on. You know what's happening.
2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're not winning,
you know what's happening.
For an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things.
Why did you fall back? Why you fell back?
Did he drop it? He dropped it in the end zone.
You supposed to sack the quarterback. Why did you fall back, nigga? You have.
A play like that will absolutely break your heart.
Tighten up.
Everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
On third down, Roethlisberger.
Get his bitch ass. Get his ass. There we go. Play defense. Let's go. Let's go. That weak shit ain't finna work on me, nigga.
Now look at this.
Let's go.
4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for
better boss up.
See passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers. You know that in their
too much pressure. Too much pressure. Too much pressure. Too much pressure for him. He can't perform under pressure. He can't perform under pressure. He had it. He had the game right there in his hand. Come on, man.
Obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect.
You don't know what to do with this thing.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well.
Come on, man. You ain't ready for this shit. You don't know what's going on.
Come on, man. Doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Offense comes to the line now. 1st and 10. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle.
God damn, I be moving too fast, man.
Just shy of midfield. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out.
I know, man. I don't know why Matt gives you like that. Gave you all that hope. But maybe you can't perform. I don't know why he gives you like that.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with the timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2 yards to go here on 3rd down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman.
That bitch looked like
yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there.
It really did feel like old-time football.
Necessarily just to run him down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
Ryan wants to throw.
Let's go. Let's go.
And this is Gabriel on the catch.
Let's go.
And here he'll be. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be.
Turn up field, man.
To a secondary target for a nice game.
Turn up field, man.
Primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Throwing now is Ryan. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Good effort, though.
They were looking that time to get it to Justin Hardy. And now it's 2nd down.
Oh, I like that formation.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Try to take one more time.
Now Ryan.
There you go. Hold on to the rock, man. Hold on to the rock, man. I'm talking about. Hold on to the rock.
That last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
Man, 300 yards?
In today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence. And
play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now, this will be the 9th play on this drive. Here's Ryan.
Come on. There we go, Julio.
And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I
ain't no fucking way. Hey,
make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But
I know, right?
Down there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Move with it,
now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Hey.
And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, firstly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
I can't wait till he advance and I play the Knicks. I'm going to whip his ass even more talking that shit. Come on, he going to late hit me. Good play. It's too late, though, Brown. Supposed to been turning up.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that
man, I want the fumble, man, so I can take it back to the house, man.
People plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And quickly, they get to the line.
One
last shot for Roethlisberger.
Eluding
the pressure right. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.